From Borussia Dortmund's iconic Signal Iduna Park to Chelsea's revered Stamford Bridge, and now AC Milan's legendary San Siro, the journey of Christian Pulisic has been nothing short of extraordinary. However, a discerning eye reveals a path punctuated by fits and starts, clouded by questions about his ability to replicate the magic that persuaded Chelsea to part with a whopping $70 million for him in 2019. Though an illustrious club list adorns his resume, Pulisic struggles for form and consistent playing time, particularly during his final seasons at Dortmund and Chelsea, highlight the predicament he's found himself in currently. On the verge of a new chapter in Milan, one mission is unambiguous. Pulisic needs to turn his European tour into a success story. Emerging doubts in England, sparked by inconsistent performances and persistent injuries leading to decreased playing time, have catalyzed the need for a renaissance in Italy. The forward has a clear mission to reassert himself in Serie A, especially with significant fixtures on the horizon for the US men's national team, such as the 2024 Copa America and the 2026 World Cup hosted in the United States. It's an ambition mirrored by Milan, the 19-time Serie A champions who seek a return to their former glory after a disappointing fourth-place finish last season. So, why did Milan invest in Pulisic? For starters, Pulisic has found an eager proponent in the manager Stefano Pioli. The Milan coach believes that Pulisic's technical prowess and ability to create scoring opportunities can offer a new dimension to their attack, relieving pressure on the Portugal international Rafael Leao. Leao tends to prowl along the left wing, Pulisic's preferred position. But we've now heard from Pioli that he is expecting Pulisic to play in the central attacking midfielder role in a 4-2-3-1. Leao has also been a key transfer target for huge clubs, so Pulisic may be a contingency for AC Milan if Leao leaves in the next 2 years. Milan, who had an average of 60% possession against Serie A's bottom half teams last season, expects Pulisic to make that ball dominance more effective. Their expected goals lag behind 8 domestic rivals, illustrating a lack of clinical finishing. Pulisic's adaptability across the final third, with experience on both the right and left flank, and natural affinity for the number 10 position, makes him an appealing choice for Pioli and AC Milan. Pulisic's EU passport, thanks to moving to Germany before turning 16 and qualifying through his Croatian grandfather, was another driving factor, smoothing his transition to Italy. A concrete offer from Lyon did little to deter Pulisic's favoritism for Milan, providing further evidence of his desire to succeed in the Italian fashion capital. However, the move is not without risks. Milan recognizes Pulisic's injury record and higher wage demands could potentially complicate matters. But with a government relief scheme reducing tax obligations for players from abroad, Milan is likely to weather the financial storm that Pulisic brings. This move also provides a boost for Serie A as CBS Sports broadcasts the league to the US audience through Paramount+. Now, question of the day for you, the viewer: do you think this is the right move for CP10? And if you have enjoyed this video so far, please do consider subscribing to the channel. Thank you so much. The transfer process was relatively straightforward. Despite Chelsea's initial high valuation of Pulisic, Milan and Chelsea have maintained a robust relationship over the years, with players like Olivier Giroud, Fikayo Tomori, Bakayoko, and Ruben Loftus-Cheek all joining the Italian side. Milan's strategy of persistent but reasonable bidding paid off for them, with their final offer of 20 million euros plus 2 million in add-ons and a sell-on clause sealed the deal with Chelsea. Chelsea, on the other hand, tried to use Pulisic as a bargaining chip in their unsuccessful attempt to acquire Rafael Leao, and further undermined his value by providing him limited playing time, which found their leverage in the deal limited. As such, the final agreement, worth up to 22 million euros in total, seems a balanced outcome for both clubs. Despite the context and the numbers, Pulisic's focus remains clear. Success in Serie A is a must. Ignoring suggestions from former USMNT star Landon Donovan that a return to the MLS would have been a more suitable move, Pulisic is determined to show that his teenage decision to move to Germany was the right one. His ultimate dream: to play a pivotal role in a powerhouse team, winning trophies and establishing himself as the US men's national team's leading star. Milan, steeped in their own history and starved for recent success, offers the perfect backdrop for Pulisic's narrative of a revival. Donning the famous Rossoneri of AC Milan, Pulisic brings an array of skills coupled with an intriguing tactical profile ready to be analyzed, so let's do that now. Arguably the most notable facet of Pulisic's game is his outstanding technical prowess. He possesses an almost ballet-like grace when in possession, blessed with a close ball control that often leaves defenders floundering in his wake. This is coupled also with an impressive turn of pace, allowing him to navigate through tight defensive setups with ease. These technical qualities, twinned with a sharp footballing brain, give him the ability to exploit space and generate scoring opportunities. Pulisic's versatility adds another dimension to his value. At Dortmund, he was often deployed on the right wing, using his dribbling skills to cut inside onto a strong left foot, but whipping crosses in as well with his right. And further, at Chelsea, he showcased his adaptability by effectively operating from the left, making incisive runs into the box. Stefano Pioli, Milan's head coach, sees Pulisic as a natural number 10, a role the player is enthusiastic about playing. This positional versatility could be a boon for Milan, giving them tactical flexibility in the attack. Now, in terms of end product, Pulisic does boast a respectable record, both as a goalscorer and a creator. His career trajectory suggests an upward trend in his contribution to goals and assists. As a winger, his knack for being in the right place at the right time has led often to decisive goals. His ability to create is also underscored by his chance creation statistics, which testify to his vision and decision-making in the final third. As a number 10 in the center of the pitch, these qualities could be further amplified, giving Milan a potent threat from the middle of the park. It's also worth noting that Pulisic's work rate and defensive contributions are strong. He consistently shows a willingness to track back, engage in defensive duels, and aid his team's defensive setup. This defensive diligence could be vital in the number 10 role, where he will be required to apply pressure and disrupt the opponent's build-up play. While Pulisic is an undoubtedly talented player, there are areas where he could improve. His physicality is one such aspect, and given the Serie A is a way more technical and technically focused league, whereas the Premier League is extremely physical, this may be a perfect move for him. Now, Serie A can still be an aggressive and fast-paced league, so it does remain to be seen how he will cope with the physical duels in Serie A. Moreover, Pulisic's injury record is a point of concern for anyone. His stints of sustained brilliance have often been interrupted by injuries, hampering his consistency. In Christian Pulisic, AC Milan has a player with immense potential and undeniable talent. His versatility, technical skill set, and goal involvements make him an intriguing addition to the Rossoneri. If he can stay fit and adapt to the rigors of Italian football, the American star could well become the attacking linchpin that Milan yearn for, rekindling the memories of great playmakers who once graced the San Siro. If you want to watch a complete scouting report of how Pulisic scores many of his goals with late runs into the box, you can watch this video next. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time.